Hey guys, it's Remake here, and today I'm gonna show you what I optimized in my team. I told you already in my last video I had a very difficult team that I had to rebuild, and now you see already my new team. I will present it real quick to you. First, you see Manuel Neuer as goalkeeper. Um, yeah, that's my common card, very expensive card, so I used him as common card. Then we got forward Max Svensson from the Netherlands. I will show you the statistics real quick after I presented everyone to you. Then Christian Bugis as defender. Then Tibor Halilovic also midfield, and Kasper de Norre also a defender. So first, I'm going to show you what I paid for my team. So in total, I paid around 1,100 euros. Oh no, not lowest price. New, rare, then we got it. So for Kasper de Norre, I paid around 230 euros. For Tibor, I paid 370 euros. Christian Boges I got for 208 euros. And Max Svensson I traded for around 250 euros. So let's start with the defenders. First, Kasper de Norre is currently at around 300 euros. I got him, like I already said, for around 230 euros. So yeah, you see, he's a very difficult player. He can score very, very awesome, around 90 points here. This week was amazing for him. I think he had a decent price at this time. But you see, he also scores often around 50 to 60 points. But the problem with him is that he also sometimes just score around 30 points, which isn't that good. But I think for the price I paid, it's okay. It's not good, but it's okay. And yeah, he was in a good price, so I choose him as defender. In the future, I will probably exchange him after I hit my first thresholds. But yeah, if I feel very comfortable with him, and I think that's also very important. I like him very much, and that's why I chose Kasper de Norre as my first defender. Then we got Christian Burgess. You see, I bought him for around, wait, let me see, 200 euros, and he's already now up to around 400. He already got sold for much more than I paid for. Let me see real quick where I saw around one or two that got sold for much more, around 250 it's now, and some trades, so I can't say how much he sold it. But I would say around 300 euro is realistic for him at the moment that you could get him. And yeah, let's go to the statistics. Yeah, you see he's playing at Royal Union Saint-Gilloise. He doesn't have many matches now because the team got ranked up in the Jupiler Pro League. They are playing in the first Belgian league right now. For they got upranked this season, and they already are in the first place of their league. That's why he doesn't have that many games, because they got ranked up and they got new into Sorare. But you see, he's scoring very decent. Also, he got sometimes not that good games, but in total, he's scoring around 50 points, what is very good for, I think, for the price, especially that I paid for him. And I think he's a very solid player with a potential very good future, and I think the price will increase after time if he continues playing like that, and probably even scores some 60 to 70 scores. And yeah, I think he was very cheap when I bought him, and I think that's very important. He's also playing always 90 minutes, and yeah, I think he got a good future, and that's why I chose him. There are probably much better options that score even better than him. Always also about the last 40 games, but I think for the price, he got a very good future in front of him, if I can say like that. I hope you understand everything what I tell you. And yeah, that are my two defenders. Kasper de Norre, I will probably exchange him after some time when I hit my first thresholds. But Christian Boges, I will watch him in the future, how he will continue to score. But I think he will stay in my team. So then we continue with Tibor. I bought him for 371 euros. important for me was that I got the new cards with the 5% bonus because with the defenders, I think every percent is counting. I paid around 10 to 20 euros more for the better percent card. But already now he already got sold for more, around 420 euros the last days, I think. Yeah, 5 days ago, 420 euros here. And so he's also increasing in the price. Now, right now, you can't even buy him below around 500 euros. So yeah, I think around 450 euros is right now realistic for him. So around 100 euros already more than I bought him for. You see, his team is in the Netherlands league. It's at the 11th place probably. So it's possible that he could D-rank. I don't know how to tell it, but he could go one league down, so he will be worthless. It's a little risk, but there are much worse options in the Netherlands league than him because better worse teams. So I think he will stay in the league, so he will continue playing. But that's also why he's so cheap compared to other players with uh, yeah, with same scores. He got very nice scores, I think. He can score up to 75 points, and he's scoring it often. And at least he scores his 40 points, so what I need for the thresholds. But yeah, I think he's scoring very well. That's also why I choose him for the midfield, because he was affordable for me. He was expensive for my budget, but I think he got a solid. He makes the team much more solid to hit the thresholds with his around 50 points in average that he scores. So yeah, that's my midfielder. And yeah, I will see how the team will continue in their league, and I think he will be very good he will score very good in my team. Then my forward player. I bought him by trade for around 250 euros. It was a little bit lucky because I was watching him for around 2 days when I chose that I will buy him. But then at this point, all of the cheap ones were already sold, and I got it lucky through an offer for 250 euros because I wanted him. So right now you see he increased in price very high. He already got sold for around 100 euros more after 1 week that I bought him. Right now he's at 600 euros, but I think that's unrealistic for him right now. But forward players are very expensive, so I think I got him very, 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 very cheap. Let's go to his statistics. You see, he's very new to the league, and here he wasn't he was just playing for a few minutes. But when he's playing full 90 minutes here, what he's going to, then he scores very well, and he's also playing every single game. It's a little bit risky with him because if he won't play every game and a long time, then it can be risky. If he goes to the reserve players, then yeah, he will probably decrease in price. I don't think that he will go again below 250 euros, so I don't think that I will make minus with him. But I see much potential in him. If he will go to a player that always plays 90 minutes, I think he will score incredible good and could be a very expensive player in the future and a very important player. He's just 23 years old, playing in the Eredivisie Willem, the Netherlands league again, and he's a starter. And yeah, I think he got a good future for him, and I think the price will increase much in the next weeks, month. Yeah, but it's a little bit risky because if he just gets in for around 27 minutes or 18 minutes like here, it can get could destroy my whole team. But yeah, I chose the risk to get him because for 250 euros he was a very, 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 very cheap forward player. Forward player is normally much more expensive, and if he will continue like that, then he will surely be very expensive in the future. And yeah, it's very interesting to see how he will continue his career. and probably he will be worth around 700 euros in a few weeks or month. And yeah, I think it was a good option to buy him for this price. So yeah, you can see again my whole team. In the current game week, the last 2 game weeks were just for national teams, and that's why I didn't make a video. But this week they are already playing. You see, this is my team here. And Tibor Halilovic is my captain because he scores on average very good. That's why I choose him to be captain. You see Manuel Neuer, yeah, yesterday they played against Augsburg and they lost 2-1. And that's why he just got 37 points. And because it's a common card, he also loses 44%. And in total, I just got 20 points with him. So yeah, that's actually very bad for Manuel Neuer. And yeah, I hope the next games of the other ones will be better. So for example, the Tibor hits around 70 points, that he will carry us to at least to the small threshold. I think I still got a chance for the big thresholds, but with this score of Manuel Neuer, it will be hard. In total, with this team, I think it's possible to hit the big threshold also, but the small threshold, I think it's possible to hit it always, almost always. Yeah, I'm very excited to see how they will evolve. No, I don't know how to tell it right now correctly, but I think you know what I mean. I got very difficult players, very dangerous players with Christian Bogues and Max Svensson that didn't have many experience right now. Kaspar Denore doesn't score perfectly. That's why I want to exchange him if I hit the first threshold. So if I got around 200 bucks on the side, then probably I will buy a better defender for him. So I will score the thresholds always. So I hit them almost guaranteed, and I got a better chance to hit the big threshold. Tibor, I think I will keep him for a long time because if he won't decrease in their league. Max Svensson, I will see how he will do in the next games. That I think the next games will be very important for his future and his price also. Christian Bogues, I think he will score very well in the future because he's in the starter and he scores also very, very well. Probably, I think if he continues like that, he will also get a very expensive and important player. And in total, I'm very happy with my team, I will say. I think I got a very good team. I did much research and spent hours of researching for this team, and they're already increasing. All of them already increased in price, especially Bogues and Svensson increased dramatically in price. And I think this will continue. And I think this team will be worth around probably 2,000 euros in a few months. So yeah, I'm very excited to see how they will continue the future. And if you have any suggestions for me or any tips that I've overseen or something, then let me know in the comments how you would rate this team, what your opinion is about this team. And if you want to see how they will continue, how this game week will end for me, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. And one last thing I want to say, I got asked in one of my last videos about the you get that if you buy 5 cards on the auction house and you get a free card. One guy wanted to see which card I got, so I will show it real quick to you. It wasn't a very good card. It was, and I heard you can't even get very good cards, but I think, yeah, I got Vladimir Siladi. Not a bad card, but he's almost worthless, the minimum price. But I think you can risk it to buy 5 cards cheap on the auction house. I made a tutorial how you can buy them for around 40 cents. And if you get a limited card for free, I think it's worth it to do it once. And then you get probably a 5 to 10 euro card. I think it's worth it just to have some luck, test some luck, and yeah. So that's the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, subscribe and like my channel, and hopefully see you in the next video. Bye.